I heard you were a catch, so I brought my catch pole, and apparently my goat demon legs. Hello, hello, welcome back, everybody. I don't know what the fuck. Welcome back, my name is Kavalech, and let's grab ourselves a deadly chat. Yes, indeed, welcome back once again to Dark Souls In Depth. And today we have a very special fight coming up. You know what it is. Why am I starting over here? Why didn't I start at the old bonfire? Well, while we're running over, we could just have a little talk about some of the stuff we did yesterday. I said I would. And also we have some item descriptions that we never read yesterday as well. So, Lightning Spear. Miracle passed down to those bound by the warriors of Sunlight Covenant. Hurl Lightning Spear. Lightning Spears inflict rare lightning damage and very effective against magic, fire, and most of all, dragons. Which is pretty cool nonetheless. Was there something else that we picked up that I wanted to look at as well? I don't think so. No, I think that was it. But, yeah. So, obviously, as I said yesterday, that dialogue with Solaire, I'm really glad I got to show it off. And a couple of people have already said to me, what the fuck? I didn't even know Solaire could be there. Yeah, it's a hidden one. And even, like, online, the wiki and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure Extra Life just doesn't even... I mean, let's be honest, it's Extra Life. As much as I've used them here and there, I've learned over the years that sometimes they're not 100% accurate. They have a lot of accuracies, but not 100% accurate. And some of the other ones just claim it's an optional thing and don't really tell you how to get it. I found the easiest way to trigger it, like as you've seen there, is just to come and do the painted world first and then go back down and get it. I think potentially you could kill ONS here and then you could travel back down and get it then, but knowing my luck, I would kill ONS, teleport down, and then he wouldn't be there, and then we'd have missed the dialogue. So I'd rather just get it. But yeah, a lot of people, I love how I've reignited this fucking argument. Like, so many people being like, well, now we know from Dark Souls 3 that it's 100% the Nameless King, and it's still never 100% named as the Nameless King. I know they pretty much say, oh, it's the God of War and blah, 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 but I still think there is a chance that Solaire is, in fact, the ipso facto, de facto fucking dude. You know? You can tell me I'm wrong till the cows come home, but I'll always say Solaire to me is Gwyn's long-lost son. It fits so many of the themes of the game and everything as well. I'm getting fucked up here because I've decided to come here with this weapon. Oh, by the way, yeah, I should probably talk about what I'm using. I should probably talk about what the fuck I'm doing here. So this is the Titanite catch pole. I thought it's a weapon that I don't really get to use a lot because I never really get the drop. 830, woo! I never really got the drop. So, because I got it, I was like, fuck, I may as well use it. Stone of the Titanite Demons. And it's +5, so maxed out. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. And I thought it'd be interesting today to chat about while we're going up and killing these guys and getting in here as well, to talk a little bit about Priscilla, because I said I would. So, yeah, like I said yesterday and stuff, we know that Priscilla has been created, and she's a crossbreed of a dragon, and assumedly an undead or a human. So it is most assuredly Seath who created her. Why did he create her? Well, we'll find out more about that as we go. But what's more interesting is that she clearly has a mother. There is a lot of signs that point to that, and then the statues and stuff, as I said, like it's very heavily implied that the statue was of her and her mother. Was her mother Velka? Was her mother Gwendolyn? I think the signs point more to it being Velka, but a lot of people think Guinevere. Both make sense. I personally think that because we'll find out what we find out about Guinevere, I personally think that Guinevere... Now, this is entirely... Now, when I say entirely, I mean entirely my own headcanon here. This is nothing in the game at all, even slightly remotely says anything about this. But in my headcanon, anyway, Velka and Guinevere were friends. And when because obviously we don't know what happened to Velka. We don't know where Velka is. We don't really know much about Velka, but whatever's going on with Velka, anyway, Velka couldn't always be there for her child, which was Priscilla, and thus asked Guinevere to, not Gwendolyn, Jesus, definitely not Gwendolyn, Guinevere to look after her. And that's why we see the statue looking towards the painting and everything, because she's watching over her. Now, unfortunately, she did fucking abandon her, but it's an interesting thought process anyway. But there is that, what is the connection there between the painted world and Guinevere and Gwen and Velka and Seath? There's so much to dig into there, and we will get more items that will discuss a lot of that as we go as well. Now, we're going to hopefully do this correctly and not fuck this up. I'm going to use this... No, 10 heals. I should be fine with 9. We should be okay. We are, however, going to summon good old Solaire, bro. Just to show it off, 1, and 2, because he is actually helpful for this fight, so... But also to show as well, because a lot of people struggle with this fight. And I know a lot of people don't like summoning and stuff like that, but, you know, you'll see. Oh no, wrong one. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that one, Solaire. I mean this one. Yeah, son, bro. Also, wait for him, and wait for him to come down the stairs, because his AI sometimes likes to jump off the fucking side like an absolute fucking lunatic. So, yeah, you're best off doing that. I'm going with Power Within here. I don't know if it's the best of ideas, but... we'll give it a go, nevertheless. Badass cutscene ahead. The Trouble Twins. Pikachu and Snorlax. Fucking... absolutely goated boss fight. I fucking love it. That is exactly what we want, because we want to deal with you first, buddy. Whoa! That is damage that I was not anticipating. I knew I'd probably do good damage, but that was even better damage than I anticipated. Holy shit. And this is with, by the way, the... this is with them having more health, because we have him with us. Holy shit! Wow! Holy fuck! And they have extra health because we have Solaire. Holy shit! We probably could have killed him in like 3 hits. Again, I'm not crazy overpowered. I know I'm a little bit more powerful than probably normal, but I'm not crazy overpowered. And this weapon scales with a lot of things. We see here that Ornstein... very much respectful of Smo, which is not the case the other way around, but we might see that at some other stage. There's reasons why we want to kill Ornstein first, by the way, and we'll see that in a little bit, I'm sure. Shit! Woo! Want to try and get Solaire through this fight, so... Solaire, you're hitting the wall. You're hitting the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Combustion is also good. Why have I not got my shield out? Why have I not... oh, actually, I don't have a shield. Never mind. Didn't even like, why have I not got my shield out? Duh, dumbass, you haven't got a shield. Actually, I haven't upgraded this, so it's really not helpful. Huh. You want to wait till his back leg hits the floor and then do your attack there. Get out of here, Solaire. Oh, shit! Huh. Oh, come on. Huh. Yeah, if you wait till his back foot lands on the ground, you will always do it. Get him, kill him, Solaire! Kill him! I'll do it, fine. Huh. Get the fuck out of here. ONS absolutely fucking destroyed. Solaire, buddy, you are, as always, the fucking goat. I am trying my best to get into my... what the fuck is happening here? Oh, no! I was trying my best to get into this. There we go. Oh, that would have been even easier if we had of, whatchamacallit, if we hadn't have summoned Solaire, funnily enough. But you can see here, yeah, it's a DDD scaling, so it's very much split, and it's split between magic and physical. So, like, our stats, I only have 15 intelligence, 30 strength, 20 dex. Like, we are not greatly optimized for this weapon at all. I could be a lot more optimized for this. If I didn't get the fate scaling, instead got the intelligence scaling, holy shit. Woo! Leo ring. This is why we killed Ornstein last. So basically, any boss that you kill last is the one that you will get the soul and, in this case, the item for. Yeah. So, first of all, we got a soul, didn't we? Yeah. First of all, we got the soul. Soul of Ornstein. And it is indeed Ornstein, by the way. It's not Ornstein. Ornstein, Dragon Slayer Knight who guards the cathedral in the forsaken city of Arnorlondo. Special beings have special souls. Lord Gwyn granted this soul to his four most trusted knights. So we know that the soul is important in this world, and we know that all the undead have souls and stuff like that, but clearly you can have your soul, and then someone can give you another soul and make you even more powerful. Hence, Gwyn giving his trusted knights souls to make them even stronger. The Leo ring is one of the four knights, so now we have 3 of the 4. We nearly got the set. One of the special knights granted to the 4 knights of Gwyn. The Leo ring belonged to Ornstein the Dragon Slayer. This ring strengthens counters with pierce weapons. His lugged spear is said to have sliced a boulder in 2. Wow. This is one of the only rings in the game that actually gives you more damage. So it's really fucking good. So if you want that, if you're using dex weapons and shit. And there are some heavy weapons that also do thrust. Is this doing thrust? This is doing, no, regular. But you can see here, like, thrust, thrust, thrust. In fact, the Lucerne gets a lot out of it because it's all thrust, all the time, baby. Thrust, thrust, thrust. Obviously, spears are thrust. The longsword and the boulder sword also. And the S-Dock thrust, you know. So you can get some fucking good shit. Even the greatsword actually has a thrust attack. So, now, this is probably one of the most important rooms in Dark Souls, in the lore of Dark Souls, 1 and 3. 2, not so much, but 1 and 3 anyway. Gwyn's old keep, and obviously a lot of shit probably went down in here, where ONS is, and we'll see what's up above now in the Chamber of the Princess. But we can see here 2 little statues. Then we have Guinevere here, and good old Gwyn. Funny enough, making them giant, but making him bigger than her. But as we'll see later on, that's not, well, supposedly not the case, but we don't know. They play around with sizes a lot in this game, and sometimes it's a bit like anime where it's like, oh, they're huge, but they're not actually. It's just to show power. But who knows? They may actually have been this size, and maybe he withered away when he licked the flame. That's something that could be interesting. Or maybe it was just a case of they built the statues and he was like, I'm the king of the gods, I deserve the biggest statue. Fuck everybody else. Could be, who knows. However, this one is the most interesting one because, well, there's nothing here. Some people think it might be Gwendolyn, who resides down below, the last-born son, who obviously was not a big fan of their own image and so may have had the statue removed. But I would probably lean more towards it being the God of War son, the firstborn, who was disgraced and had everything removed, and so Gwyn removed the statue. I love the detail here as well. It's such a silly detail. I know everybody talks about it, but I love the fact that there is 2 lifts. Even though they just jump down, but there is indeed 2 lifts. One for Ornstein, one for Smo. And, yeah. We'll take Smo's one. I'm feeling pretty fucking big after that kill, because that was badass. Fucking Titanite Catchpole is amazing, apparently. Who knew? Who knew a rare weapon that's quite hard drop is fucking that good? Most likely the actual body of Lord Trek there, by the way. Obviously we killed him in the realm, but that was in Wibbly Wobbly Time Realm. Helm of Lautrec the Embraced. Told you his name was Lautrec the Embraced. Representing the goddess Fina's love. During his solitude, he forsook everything, for he believed the goddess' love for him. The goddess's arms wrap around it as if to embrace the wearer. So, what was he doing here? Was it that just that he wanted to find Fina? Is that what it was? He literally forsook everything. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's the same thing as this. Is it that? He got locked away and found Fina, and then he was maybe a priest of some sort, because it says he forsook everything he believed in for the goddess's love. He forsook everything for he believed in the goddess's love for him. So maybe he was like a pious and good man, and then forsook everything else because the goddess told him he loved him. And so he came here to the city of the gods. Came here to the city of the gods, found that there's actually no one here, and so then went hollow and died. And obviously we helped kick his ass as well, but who knows? Who knows? A lot of that is conjecture on my part, but that's what I love about these games. You can come up with some of these things, and they generally work out. I mean, that to me is a rounded story, and it works. You know, another door here. Great big knockers on this door. And behind it, man, another pair of great big I'm so sorry. Yeah. I often picture somebody sitting behind playing music
and overcome much, chosen undead,
to make this moment even more epic. Come hither, child.
O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
You bequeath it, do you?
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
Oh, I'll inherit it, all right.
This eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
You're making it seem awful easy there.
Test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark.
Trying our best to make it sound really appealing there. Oh yeah, just go and succeed Lord Gwyn. Yeah, it might be a bit difficult, but you'll be you'll be king. But we know that's the case. Well, we don't right now, technically, but we know that it's not the fucking case.
Father's rule thou shalt
Also, that
seeker Frampt,
oh, here we are, Kingseeker Frampt.
shall guideth thee.
Interesting that she actually names Kingseeker Frampt as well, because he was talking a big game, being like, "Oh, the gods are my mates." But this is the only time we've heard him actually being mentioned by anybody. That being said, the more we learn about old Guinevere here, don't know how much of a thing that is, but what's interesting to me is that she is really trying to hammer home the whole, oh, just become God, it could be great, you know, it's got to be fantastic. We'll join this covenant just to get the item. We can switch back. Don't worry, we're still some bros. We can switch back. Wing of the Sun's princess.
After I, Guinevere, shall serveth as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall devote all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore. Please.
That's the same again.
Now thou shalt go forth, chosen undead. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
So, some of the big things there, I mean, obviously that was a huge lore dump, but some of the big things there to realize, on the day my father, his vision did obscureth or whatever, basically saying the day that he either maybe changed or that he left or disappeared or anything like that. Most likely it was when he went down to link the flame and either changed or didn't come back. His form did obscure, he did obscureth, that's what she said. But what's interesting is that it's all kind of wrapped in a package of, go and do this, it's going to be amazing, and you're the best, and we know that other people have done this before. You know? So already there's cracks in the story. Not huge cracks yet, but there's cracks. The ring is granted to those who enter the covenant with Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn, and the Princess of Sunlight. This slightly warm ring boosts the synergies of miracles. The Princess of Sunlight, Guinevere, left Anor Londo along with many other deities, and later became wife to flame god Flann. Holy music stopped playing perfectly in time there. What do you mean she left? She's right there. Very interesting. That's twice now that it's referenced illusions of this land and also the fact that she's not here. Well, she wasn't here, but she is here now, so she came back and maybe left poor old Flame God Flann? I don't know. But we also got, more importantly, the Lord Vessel. Lord Vessel bestowed upon the chosen undead who is destined to succeed Lord Gwyn. The chosen undead is granted the art of warping between bonfires. To open the final door, place this vessel on the Firelink altar and fill it with powerful souls. Yeah, so I like that they pretty much just spell it out. That's a gameplay thing where they're just like, now you can warp between bonfires. Fantastic. And you've seen how much like back and forth we've done now, and now we can just warp. We'll still have back and forths to do, but now we can just warp. I still think this is the best way they've ever done it. I wish they'd go back to this, but here we are. Now, I've decided what we're going to do is we're going to go with Frampt this time, because we're going to go with the way the kind of story is. The first time you play this game, you're most likely going to go with Frampt. There's technically 3 ways you can go here. You can go a neutral route, but you'll get fuck all and we'll get absolutely no lore, so we won't do that. We can go with Frampt, or we can go with another deity called Darkstalker Kath. We don't know really much about that yet, and if we were playing this blind, which obviously I'm not, but you know what I mean, if you were, you wouldn't really know this was an option, and you probably wouldn't get this option at all. So we'll go with this for now, and then, well, you'll see as the game continues what I'm going to do with that, because, well, I want to get as much info about this game out as possible and all this type of thing. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's go with what we've got for now, okay? I know. And I know, as I've said at the beginning of this series, I know there's a million videos out there about this game, but I mean, some of the most up-to-date stuff is like over 10 years ago. So looking at things with a fresh set of eyes, I think is good. And there's so many new people who are just getting into the Soul series that I think deserve nice videos too, okay? God fucking damn it. Fuck you. No, just kidding. Anyway, Frampt, I got this Lord Vessel thing. I was told maybe you might be able to help me.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel after 1,000 years. It is you. It is really you.
I've always thought that.
Calm down.
Yeah, you should.
Let us take that vessel on a journey. That you are ready. Now, be still.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but as long as you don't do anything weird, like fucking deep throat me or something, you go, what are you, oh god, oh, you're gonna deep throat me, okay. Ooh, you could have, like, technically I can jump down there, you could have just said, jump into this hole, but no, you gotta be fucking extra about it. Interesting that he really puts on the, whoa, you're the chosen undead and you've done it 1,000 years. It's never been fucking done, you crazy bastard. Oh!
Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Well, I will do. Give me a second. Yeah, so he really is hamming it up. Like, oh, it's been over 1,000 years. You've done it. Oh, I should calm down. And after we place this, I'm going to go chat to somebody else who gives a bit more of a meted response. And we might talk about why that might be as well. But this is where I think the story starts to get really, really interesting. A little bit of timeline as well, I suppose. It's been 1,000 years, so 1,000 years since Gwyn linked the frame. This area I think always looks cool. What are they? More Lord Vessels, more... You holding more souls over there? Like, what are they? We're underneath Firelink Shrine, supposedly. It's the Firelink altar, so I suppose we're underneath it. All the roots and things there.
What is it? Place the Lord Vessel on the altar. No reason for pause at this point.
I mean, you're right, at this stage. I do love the upside down fucking look of them, though. It's so silly looking. Here for a badass cutscene, though. Like I said, this game just has so many moments and so many things that are just... Look at that. This was 2011. And you might say, oh, this is the remaster, but it's... They literally made it slightly more fucking HD. Now, I actually was probably a bit silly. I probably should have went up to one of them. Basically, in all the areas for the late game, they have these golden fog walls, and when you go up to them, it says sealed by the power of the great lord. So Gwyn was sealing away these areas, the Duke's archives, Izalith, the catacombs. Why was he sealing the way, and what was all that about? You can see here then we offer up the Lord vessels. No Lord souls to offer. Okay. And this door blocked by some contraption.
Very well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor.
I'm not reading from a script, I swear.
Receive your fate. Fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless.
Interesting there that he says former confidant.
The Lord Vessel.
Former confidant. What happened there?
Then we shall return.
Did he become a former confidant before Gwyn went down to link the flame, or was it after? Is that why Gwyn sealed him away in the archives? Perhaps. Perhaps that was the case. He sealed him away in the archives because they were no longer friends. He was like, I'm fucking locking you up, bitch. Listen, mustache man.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something...
I would like to talk.
The beings who possess these souls have outlived their usefulness, or have chosen the path of the wicked. As the primordial serpent, I implore you to defeat them and claim their soul. Let there be no guilt. Let there be no vacillation.
Vacillation, what a word.
The beings...
For anybody who says Dark Souls is aimless and doesn't tell you where to go, it does. Even if technically he's, you know, but they do tell you how to finish the game. But a lot of interesting stuff there. So 1,000 years ago, Lick the Flame. It's been 1,000 years. Oh my God, it's your chosen undead. But the beings that possess these souls are either outliving their usefulness or are choosing the path of the wicked. We can assume from what he kind of says about former confidence and stuff that Seath chose the path of the wickedness, and most likely the 4 kings as well, because they're to do with the abyss, and obviously Kath, and obviously the witch, because they all hate the fucking witch, poor witch. So Nito was the one that outlived his youthfulness. Interesting. Interesting way to put it though as well.
Oh,
Miracles, I presume.
come again.
Let me go and buy all this guy's shit first, and then I'll buy some more stuff off of you, my guy. I might have enough money to buy stuff off of you. Anything else to say?
That will serve.
Yeah, that'll certainly do.
cast one of
Have you ever cast one of Logain's spells? Yeah.
Goodbye then.
Goodbye.
Hello there. I thought so.
What have you been up to? Pissing around, really. Not a whole lot. Just trying my best.
Heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. Undead or no, I shan't stay here forever. You have great potential. Don't go and die over nothing.
I always thought that was a weird line read. Don't go and die over nothing.
Hello there. Glad to see you alive.
Hello there.
Heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. You have great potential.
Listen to it again.
Don't go and die over nothing.
Is that a threat?
Oh, hello. I appreciate that. Will certainly do.
Yeah. He sells shit as well. I mean, we should probably buy a load of this as well. I won't buy everything, but I'll leave you with your soul arrows.
Have you ever cast one of you? It is.
For now, because we want more dialogue out of you. Oh, we want more dialogue out of you. Will he immediately move, or will I have to reload the area. Might have to reload the area. Yeah, we'll have to reload the area. In fact, I can go and get that dialogue I was talking about, and then we can reload the area that way. So if we go to Anorlando, actually. Funnily enough, it's actually Anorlando we want to go to. Hello.
So you have received a revelation. Very auspicious. I hope for the best. I pray that through you, her wish will be granted. Have you heard of Seath the Scaleless? In legend, he turned against the ancient dragons. He became Lord Gwyn's confidant, was granted dukedom, and was allowed to pursue his research. At the Regal Archives, he immersed himself in research on scales of immortality. The one thing that he did not have. But his very research drove him mad.
Oh.
The Archives became a dungeon, a place for sinister experiments. Now, nobody dares even approach the Duke's forbidden archives. It looms over this land high atop the mountain. But I should warn against even an approach.
I mean, you kind of just did, because you said...
If you require rest, that is, after all,
what the bonfire's for. But, yeah, so interesting there. So she's very kind of flippant. She's just like, oh, received a revelation, have you? Kind of like she's seen this a million times before. So again, showing that Seath went mad during his research, so he has lost his mind. Is that why Gwyn locked him away? Probably, let's be honest, probably. But just interesting to note that that's kind of what she kind of says there. I should go and upgrade our pyromancy flame and stuff, but first I want to go down to Thing and you're still here.
Hello.
Hello.
Getting out,
yeah, you fucking... God damn it. Anyway, I can go down this way because we actually want to go down to New Londo. Yes, we do indeed. And you know, I think you know why we want to go down to New Londo. Because we can open up the area properly. And it'll mean then that we'll have our thing to allow us to... Do you say this now?
Forgive me.
No, not yet. She will have more to say to us, but clearly we got to do a little bit more first. I think I should give myself a little bit of a break here, because I tend to get myself fucking killed half the time. And we should attune some magic, and we should get emit force. And do you know what? Actually, I'm going to get heal as well. And it just means then we'll have some more things to deal with. Now, we will still need our things, but just means we'll have a little bit more stuff to deal with these ghosties. Miracles, I presume. We'll take Homeward as well. Probably a good idea. Force, Seek Guidance, and Heal. We'll leave you a great heal for now.
Again.
Come again, yes. Yeah. Just the best of ideas, really, for the moment. I actually don't know if I can use a shield. It would be handy if I could. Wooden shield? I can use a wooden shield. Nice, okay. I wonder, can I use a better shield, though? Would be good. And we'll have heal as well. Why not? Thank you! If I can use a better shield, it'd be good. Heater shield? Not the heater shield. Although we might be able to, because we might be able to drop the gloves a bit. There we go. Sweet. Just to help with the ghosties. You know how it is. Right. How are we doing time-wise, actually? Yeah, we got enough time. We should be able to fly through this now. We've done this how many fucking times at this stage? Well, you've seen me do it like twice, but I've had to do it a few times. So hopefully, no dying. This is another one of those dialogues that I feel most people don't end up getting, because pretty much everybody, if you ask for advice or anything in this game, they go, oh yeah, just go down and kill what's his name down here, and then you can get the key to the seal, and blah, 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 blah. But by doing that, then you're going to miss out on his questline. Quite literally. You know? So don't do that, maybe, because by doing that, you're fucked. Also, we can, you know, heal, which is nice. Like I said, I think I said it in one of the other episodes, it's a good idea to get heal. So if you're starting out in the character and you're struggling, get enough to get heal. And you're just going to make your life that much easier. I guarantee it. I don't even slightly guarantee it. I fully guarantee you will make your life so much easier. And it's worth it. Because then you have extra heals. And I know you say, oh, but you have Estus Blast and you can kindle the bonfire and stuff like that. Well, sometimes you might not have the thing for it. And sometimes it's just better to be able to say, oh, in between fights, instead of chugging Estus, where it's going to take up one of your heal slots, one of your healing items, you can say, right, I'm going to wait until... Oh, fuck. I need to pull my microphone out. I'm going to wait until I get to the next fight, but I'll heal in between. And use that to thingy. I would like a Ghost Blade as well, but the chances of me getting one of those. Now, this is what I like to do a lot of time. I forgot an item. Damn. I forgot an item. So what I normally like to do is I like to run all the way through the funhouse, come up here. Now, normally I'm not using the mid force, but I like to come all the way up here and then just... Pow! I fucking missed all of them. Pow! Fuck's sake. Pow! Okay, this is not going well. Normally you can get them to fucking hit like fucking 3 guys at once and everything, but that was not the case today, apparently. But yeah, this is what I normally like to do. You just come out here a little bit, and then at least now you have a little bit more wiggle room to apparently miss every single fucking shot. There we go. You got a little bit more wiggle room in order to do shit. Oh, and in case some of y'all didn't see the emit force as well, which apparently is fucking awful, because I've missed every single shot. It is good when you're not fucking being stupid like me. Come on, come here. This isn't all of them, by the way, as you can probably tell, but we can get most of the ghosts out of here anyway. Once we get the main ones out of the way, we can deal with the rest. Gotcha. Ah! What are you gonna do about it? Biatch! Huh. You ain't nothing but a biatch. You ain't nothing but a hound dog crying all the time. Realistically shouldn't do this, but I want to just make sure I get everything here as well. I'll go up and get that item that I forgot. We need to kill all the ghosts in here anyway. I kill this bitch. I kill this bitch. I kill this bitch. Fucking transient curse. God damn it. I was hoping that was the item I wanted. It wasn't. Of course it wasn't. I should have known. I should have known the cat had claws. I should have known your little secret. Why did I think there was one in there? There isn't. This was all for Soul of a Proud Knight. Fucking useless. You can see the difference though, even with this bit of armor and stuff that we have on. Like I was getting fucked up by these ghosts, and now we're fucking them up pretty big time. Pretty fucking big time. Bam bam. Pretty fucking big time. Bam bam. Gonna fuck up them motherfucking ghosts. Pretty fucking big time.
Oh, hello. You've acquired the Lord Vessel, have you? Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the 4 kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The 4 kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorias traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
So, big bit of lore there, timeline lore.
The key to the seal is now...
I will help you in any way possible. Have curse broken. We don't have any curse, so that's fine. May as well buy this. I don't need it, but may as well buy it.
New Londo was sacrificed to contain the Dark Wraiths. Mark my words, the Dark Wraiths, they were never meant.
Never meant to roam again.
New Londo, they were...
So, a lot of things there. One, obviously, you can almost hear in his voice the remorse that he holds, because he obviously was one of the sealers, so he was one of the people that flooded this place and killed everybody. This direction is Firelink, that direction is the Darkroot Garden, so it means that this direction would be Firelink. Probably up above there. Yeah, so he clearly holds a lot of remorse for what he has done, which is cool to hear, but also a little bit of timeline there, and I love this, in that we know that, well, we don't know yet, but we will know that Artorias obviously falls to the abyss in Ulasil, so that's where the legend comes from of him walking the abyss, and so the idea that he said that happened long ago means that Ulasil happened before New Londo happened, in order for him to think of Artorias as a legend, as they say. We should actually probably look at that key as well, actually, key to the seal. Key to the floodgates of New Londo, which seal away the 4 kings who fell to dark. The sealers flooded New Londo to banish the dark wraiths and the 4 kings. The agonizing decision was made with the realization that countless lives and the robust culture of the city would be lost. The victims now roam the ruins as ghosts. So, they had a robust culture, but not enough to fucking swim, apparently. This bit always makes me laugh, because I don't know how the water doesn't kill all the drakes out here. Maybe they're waterproof. Who knows? Or maybe they hear it coming and fly away and then fly back. Meh. But yeah, so that's an interesting little bit of timeline there. So now we know, going into the DLC, which obviously we'll learn more about when we get there, but we now know that Artorias and all of those events happen before New Londo falls to darkness. I wanted to just run back here as well. This is something that I remember seeing in a video, and I've never actually looked at it fully myself. So that is where the boss is down there. But if you actually look on top of the tower there, kind of hard to see, but I might be able to use my binoculars. If you look on the tower, the top of the tower there, that's another statue of a woman. Absolutely no clue who that is. There's no reference to it anywhere. The fact that it's on top of the boss tower is really unique. Maybe Velka? Has Velka got something to do with this city as well? She's kind of one of the only figures we've seen as statues like that. You know, any statue we've seen of any of the other gods don't look like that, so... interesting. Now we're going to see the Dark Wraiths for the first time. This scene, by the way, that you walk out to of just bodies everywhere is so harrowing, and really brings home the whole what they did to fuck this place up. Whoa, nice. I should put on a thing as well. I should put on my gold serpent ring. Like, this is just mountains of bodies, like people crawling up on top of each other to try and escape type of thing, which is horrific, but really drives home the heaviness of the choice to block off this city. It's another area that you can only dream of, thinking, what did this place used to look like? You know? What was this area before it became what we know now? And it's also interesting that it's called New Londo, because we have Anor Londo, but this is New Londo, so... was this supposed to be like the next evolution, the next extension, the next... like, what was going on here? The Dark Wraiths are a cool enemy type. Their shields are very strong. Very fucking strong. For what looks like a fucking wibbly-wobbly shield. The reason, by the way, I want to have my thing on is, 1, they drop chunks like candy, which is great. And 2, you very rarely, but can sometimes get a slab, which is amazing. And you kind of want that, obviously. Bait these guys out, so the minute you hear one, just come back in. And you can bait them out one by one. They're really easy to parry like that. So good I even got the no parry noise. But yeah, as you can see, they're also quite striking looking. They are horrendous looking. Another way to deal with them, as you see me do, is just kind of circle around to the right of them. And you can usually get a backstab. What is that in the background? There are only 2 of these enemy types in the game, and they're pretty fucking horrific. An amalgamation. Ooh, that damage. I don't really know what they're meant to be. Sludge, I suppose, all the souls molding together. That attack, that's the most powerful, is these skulls that they send out. We saw them in the catacombs already. But I suppose they're abyss-stricken and turned into these blobs because of it. You can see all the different people on them. They don't respawn, by the way, and there's only 2 of them. That spit attack that they do, it will slow you down and sap your health as it goes, and then it has the spike thing that it does as well. Not exactly the worst enemy in the world. It's quite easy to kill, and as you can see, we are doing crazy good damage with this Titanite catchpole. Oh yeah, it's so good. But yeah, it's interesting to me, the thingy. Now this shortcut I don't really get. This leads up to the first bridge you come across with all the ghosts. I don't really know why you'd go that way, to be honest. I really don't know why you would. I don't get that shortcut ever, but I guess it's the thing. But we're looking for up here. Now you can actually see these treasures in the water from up above, which is really cool. Soul of a brave warrior. What we want around here. Oh fuck, god damn it. Of course I had to fucking do that. I always manage to get fucking impatient and roll off the side of things. Good job it wasn't to my death though. That would have been a bit awkward. But yeah, we want to come around here and get our true prize. Now, as I said, you can run through this area really quickly, avoiding everything. I don't think there's anything here, is there? No. You can avoid everything and run through the ghost area, kill him up the top, get the key to the seal, and then come back down here, run past everything again, or parry them or whatever the fuck you want, and immediately come up here and get this very large ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Huge ember of the highest quality. Ascension for 10 plus standard weapon. On par with the greatest weapons of legend. Basically a maxed out weapon. So you can have a maxed out weapon pretty much early game. Especially if you farm some of these guys for Titanite chunks. You know, and then farm earlier on, you know, farm the slugs then for large shards or whatever. You can get a maxed out weapon super fucking early. Which is obviously fantastic, but not what we're doing today. But now, I feel like legitimately we can go and get a max out weapon if we want. I don't know what weapon we'll use, so I probably won't max anything out yet. But when we decide what weapon we're going to use, and obviously we've been showing off different weapons as well, so we'll come back around to that. What's interesting here is that from back here you can see, I think anyway you can see, or am I wrong? From around here anyway you can see, it's very dark. But yeah, you can see this bridge extending out. That's why. Now there is a bad guy here. But we know how to deal with these now. And another Titanite chunk. We have 10 already, meaning we're pretty on the ball for being able to upgrade our weapon to the max. See another item up above there. We'll deal with that now in a moment. Actually, we'll come deal with this guy first. What have we got? There's water in the well. 6 red eye orbs. Which the last time we saw red eye orbs was at the beginning of the game in Firelink. We were able to see some in what I'm assuming is Petrus's stash, by the way, underneath Firelink, all the priest stuff underneath the Firelink there. This leads back down to where we entered with the door there to the Drake Valley. But yeah, that's the last time we saw this. So clearly Petrus already showing you that he's evil. But the cracked red eye orb allows players to temporarily imitate the ability normally limited to Dark Wraiths of Kath. So, was he using it to go and kill people? Maybe. He seems the fucking type. He's an asshole like that. He is a fucking lunatic. Some people actually don't know about this over... Oh, it's up here. Sorry, hold on. We go up the stairs first. I nearly jumped to my fucking death there. Holy shit. Some people don't know about this up here. So if you actually come up here and walk around the side, you can roll off here and get this item. Large solar powered night. I mean, it's nothing important at all. But because it's one of those areas not a lot of people know about, you can maybe catch people off guard up there. Duck your head in and leave. Because you're going to get accosted. And not get the fucking parry. No! No! Shit. God damn it. Why do I do this to myself? Oh! I do this to myself in multiple ways because all I had to do was have fucking thingy on there. Better armor on. And I wouldn't die in 2 hits. However, this will allow me to show you the quick way back down. This was going to be the last thing we did in the episode anyway, so it's actually fine. We might get some more whatchamacallits as well, which would be nice. Some more chunks. It'll allow me to show you the quick way down as well, which we'll be using later on, because obviously we don't have the Ring of Artorias, so we can't traverse the Abyss yet, but I wanted to come down to get the goodies and get that dialogue from Ingward. Ooh. First time I did it this series. Forgot to fucking put back up the lift. That's the first time I did that this series. That's not fucking good at all. And I was so proud of myself getting through everything and all the ghosts and all and not having died, but I suppose I was due one. Did we read this one? Lord Gwyn granted this soul to his foremost trusted knight. Yeah, we did, yeah. We already read this. We will get his spear and stuff like that, and we'll read all those as well, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll do all of that. I'll do some of it off. Well, I might even do it on screen, who knows? Or maybe I'll do it off screen. I guess you'll find out together. I love that now the water has gone from here as well. There is a way over there. There's nothing there at all. It's entirely useless. It's completely out of bounds. There's nothing even there that you would want. So don't do it. But if you do want to do it, you can look up videos on that. Just look up Anor Londo or New Londo hidden area or something like that. So the easiest way back down if you want to quickly run back to the boss and or farm is just to run down here, jump on this, and we are back down below here where these guys are. Super simple. It's more annoying when you can kill something in one hit because you're like, God damn it, I shouldn't have died to that. Like a fucking dumbass. Now we're definitely going to need this. I think I had killed all the ghosts before, but now we're definitely going to fucking need this. So run in the room. This time, don't let him fucking hit you. Like a fucking Muppet. Oh shit, speaking of Muppets. I'm gonna do it again, aren't I? Yep. Or not. Just one-handed. Nice. Nice too. I was really hoping that'd be a slab. They are very rare though, to be honest, so not surprised. Now these guys, another one. As I said, there's 2 of them. This is the last one, and once he's dead, that's it. There are ghosts in this room though. That's his most powerful attack. You don't want to get hit by that, because it will do crazy good damage to you. I believe this is another chunk. Yeah, it is, yeah. Nice, heal. And this is then down to the boss. So that way is the boss. This way is another one of you guys. Make a party of farming route. Got it memorized. And then if I was farming, I would have the homeward miracle on or whatever, and I would just homeward back up, or, you know, homeward bones or whatever. Later on, we will be using this, which is good old Beatrice. She's back again. We will be using her again, but as I said, we don't have the means to fight that boss yet, so instead, we're going to come down this way, kill this guy. The only reason I'm doing this, by the way, is because this is the end of the episode, so I'm literally just killing the last couple of guys to get a couple of chunks, and saying goodbye. So if you like what you've seen today, please do like and or subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think? Are you enjoying? Things are getting juicy now, and from now on we're going to start getting really fucking... Don't die again, Cal. We're going to get some really fucking juicy stuff, and some really good lore, and some really good fights as well. We got some good boss fights and some good areas coming up. This is where I think Dark Souls really starts to hit its stride. I mean, it's been great anyway so far, but I think there's some good stuff coming. Now, obviously, we also have some bad things coming, because we have things like Lost Isolate and stuff. I know a lot of people don't like the second half of this game, but I actually feel that most of the second half of this game is alright. There's just bits of it that aren't great. And we'll obviously see those and discuss those as we go. You know, but I think overall there's some very strong moments in the second half of the game, not limited to things like the Duke's Archives, which I love, and to be honest, there's parts of Isolith that I love too, and I'm gonna actually do it now. I'm gonna see what we're gonna go up in this lift, funnily enough. The DLC obviously is fantastic, but yeah, we got a lot of fun to come. And I know people's thoughts, they really don't like the catacombs, but again, I kind of like it. I kind of like them. So, yeah. So we do have lots and lots and lots more to come still. And that's not including the plans I have. As I said, I do have some plans. Oh, yes, I do. Plans indeed. Actually, while I'm here, and while we still have like 3 minutes left, I'm going to see if I can get myself a thing. But anyway, that is the end of the episode though. So thank you all so much for watching. And yeah. Tomorrow we shall continue our foray. Please, just do me a solid and drop it for me. No, don't scream. My luck's not looking. Oh well, doesn't matter. Whoop. My luck's not looking. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know, we might end up using the same gear. If not, we'll see what we'll use. I'm not sure what I want to use, actually. I'm never good at coming backwards from this. Yeah, whew. I'm never that great at coming backwards from that shortcut. You can really miss that jump and you can fuck up. But yeah, we'll start back and we will continue forward, I suppose. There's so many different directions to go. There is still so much for us to do. It is crazy. Like, it goes to show, we could have finished this game fucking ages ago, but there's so much in this game to see and do that I just love it so much. And actually, another little bit of rare dialogue. If you come down to this guy with an ember that he can't use, he'll give you this dialogue.
Hey, hang on. Is that an ember? Oh, I'm sorry. We of Vinheim don't deal in shoddy embers like that. Perhaps you should try an old smith out in the country.
Perhaps you should try an old smith out in the country. Fuck's sake. He's looking up at the light, by the way, which I love. But that's it. I've been Kavalech. You've been amazing. Hope you grabbed yourself... Oh, fuck, wrong way. Hope you grabbed yourself a nice deadly chat and a deep dive. We did it. We beat Ornstein and Smo. Ornstein, Stein. I personally, I always thought it was Ornstein, but apparently, according to sources, it is actually Ornstein, but I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. But we did it. We beat them. We got some massive fucking lore drops. We now have the ability to teleport. I have the ability to do so much more farming to get items and shit that we might need. And yeah, we'll start off tomorrow with a bang. I was hoping to maybe make it up here in time to get a dialogue, but no, there's only 30 seconds left, so I'm not going to do that. But you know I'm back up here, so thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all on the morrow. Be good to yourselves, look after yourselves, and do something nice for yourself today. But for now, I'll see you next time. Bye.